Hello, I'm Wendy and this is Summer Bay Studio. Today I'm doing a project that I actually started on some time ago, and it's a little journal that I made with my whole design paper kit, French vintage papers. And I put lots of things in it from the kit, and now I want to add some more things that are basically just French vintage, just pieces of ephemera that I've found and I've collected. So I'm going to see how many pages I can do in, say, about a half hour, and let's get started and see what happens. So to begin with, I have to beg your indulgence because I have a cold it's about a week old, and it is on its way out. I'm just kind of, still stuffy and sinusy. So if I sound that way, it's because it's a fact. So with this little book, I've done, as you can see, a few things in it. These pieces are from the French vintage papers, and I've made a little pocket there with a little piece of journaling card. That one I just set there a few minutes ago. But some of these, these are full pages, so you can use them for anything. And what I did was I just used a lot of folded in half papers and glued them together like this. So these would be full sheets. And I want to keep adding to this little book until it's finished, and then I'll pop it into my store. So today, I think what I will do, I'll leave that one as is at the moment, although it could have more happening on it. And the reason I had this here was because I thought, okay, I'm going to put a little pocket here, but I don't think I will use that one. I've pulled out sort of a pile of anything French, plus some stickers, and I've got lots of little bits and pieces. But I think what I want to do is, rather than have one this big and repeat the music, is to just choose something different that's a little bit smaller. And that one doesn't really go with the colors, which is what I'm looking for, something to go with the colors. Actually, this one looks really nice. I wonder how it would look if I just ran it across the fold there. Keep that one in mind. Some of these, they're basically, I think, mostly soap labels, are gorgeous, but they're a little wide. Now here's one that could be cut, but I don't really want to introduce yellow in there just yet. This one is nice too. So it's always just a matter of choosing something that matches the colors, or that does the job. Here's a piece that I found somewhere else could actually just tear some of this. I think maybe I'll do that. I've also got some of these larger pieces that I found online somewhere. Oh, hold on. These are all French too, but that's pretty big. And then I've got this little pocket. I think that color's not the right one. Okay, so let's instead go with that. That one actually works because of the greens, and so does that one. So let's work with something here. I think I like that this has the flowers down in the corner, and I'm going to cut it in half just so that I can keep the pieces intact, basically. But on this one, I think I'll just tear it so that it comes down this way. Maybe I'll just cut it from this corner. I hope I can cut in a straight line. That was a little bit more than I wanted to cut off, but that's okay. Actually, that works quite well. It could have come up a little bit higher here, but I think that works. So if I put this, I'll just glue this in. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Hold on to everything. One moment, please. I'm wipe that off like that. Didn't really do the job, but I want to do some distressing. Now, question is, what color do I want to use? Pink. I'd like to have that color. I'm not sure that I have it though. So let's see what would work in this spot. A dark green. That's kind of a dark green. These little guys. Oh, this purple might work. I'm going to try it on a scrap of paper. Let's see. I don't think I want that one. It's actually kind of dry anyway, but let's see what this one looks like. That's brighter than I want as well. Alright. There's nothing for it but to just go with the vintage paper look. So that's what I'll do. I bought a new pink stamp pad recently, which I'll use for some other things. But for now, I'm going to use this because it's got the same brown. If you see the background here, you can see that brownness, so it'll work. It'll look nice. Let's see if I can make a good job of it. I had quite a short sleep last night. I don't really know why. And I find if I don't get a good enough sleep, I'm pretty fuzzy the next day. So I've kind of felt like that all day today, and it's afternoon now, and I'm thinking, okay, this is super fun, but if I hurry, I can have a nap. Okay, yeah, I like that. I think that was the right decision. Alright, now I'll glue it. So I want to take it right up into that corner, and down this side, 2-3 sides here, like that, so it will be a pocket. I kind of go by the rule that you can't have too much embellishment, and I've got some cool odds and ends over here. I don't know why those are turned upside down, but I can't blame anyone but myself. So I've got some of these pieces. Now I don't want more roses there. I think we've got enough of those. I do need something that goes into this. That is going to be too big. Lots of soap labels, which I got from a book I bought a long time ago. Let's see what we can get that's a little bit different. Olives. Oh, that's nice. I like that. These are washi stickers that I ordered through one of those where you order the whole box, and it's a surprise. Now if I put that there, it's going to cover up the stuff in the corner, so that's not going to work. Fortunately, we have backup, which is in the form of these little things. So I've divided all my little tiny ephemera into these little containers, I guess you could call them, little buckets. There's a small perfume one. Here's one in gold. It's also quite small. Another one that's really blurry, but might do the trick. And then I have these little ones, so they might work. I think I'll get this shoe out because that one might work down the line a little bit. Alright, let's see about decorating that spot. It does already look like a ledger, so I'm not sure if I want it to be looking too businesslike. Actually, you know what? I think I might just leave it, because I don't want it to, be too cluttered, which kind of, contradicts what I just said about too much embellishment, but be that as it may, I need something to go in it. Now, I have these little tags, and I don't think they're French, but we might be able to pass it off as French. For example, this is a French word. It's collection in English, but it's collection in French. So that's a possibility. This one actually is French. Chocolat Sayer. Love that little bunny. There's a ticket. The X-Files. Don't think that's the same as the TV show. And then I have the similar in this sort of brown color, which I don't know if that works or not. You kind of have to figure it out as you go along, you know. It's like, it's not like automatic always that you know something is going to be perfect in color or style. Sometimes you have to just look at it, try different things and look at it critically. Okay, some of these we can consider. The question is, do I want light or dark? And I want light, definitely light. So these ones can go back. These are the ones that are French that I found, or bilingual, like this one. However, I don't really want it covering up this bird. I'd like to have something that comes in about here. Now I could fold it, because it does have a fold. If I did that, it would come in about here. Or I could cut it off. I think I'll do that. Just cutting it along the perforations. And then there's no writing on it at all. And you can just tuck in there quietly. Could actually use something additional. Let me see. Oh, we have these. Okay, that one wants to be distressed. These are all French as well. I like the number. Oh, there's two here. So if I did this and this, that would make me happy. Okay then. We'll just give it a little browning on the edges. Just like, you know, when you brown your turkey in the oven. I was looking at something on Pinterest today. I found this one that said, you know, what to do if you have 3 days in Paris. Because once COVID is over, my sister and I are planning on a trip to Paris. We're just waiting with bated breath. So I went and had a look at it, and I thought, you know what, I should probably not look at this right now. Because it just makes me, kind of reminds me, like, who knows when it's going to happen. I have actually been to Paris before, but I realized once I started thinking about it that it was about 40 plus years ago. Which gives you a hint of how old I am, but that doesn't matter. We are all at whatever age we are. I like that. That's sweet. Now, I think I'll just put this over here. Just glue it in, and then it can serve as a little writing spot. How does that sound? I think that's quite satisfactory, actually. Wait, Wendy. Wait, do the edges first. Gosh, I'm so anxious to make it happen, I guess. I just start gluing. I like to glue. If you haven't seen any of my glue book videos, you can find links to them below, or just on my channel. And they're fun. I mean, I have discovered a new love, basically, because a glue book is as much fun as a junk journal, as much fun as an art journal, as much fun as watercolor, as much fun as painting with acrylics. It's as much fun as anything. And so much scope for ideas. And I'm an idea person from the get-go. So let's just pop this over here. Oh, it looks way better with the distressing around it. Okay. There, I think that's enough for this page. I don't think it really needs anything else. I'd actually like to do some more of these things and get them ready. It just hasn't got onto my to-do list because it's a little bit full right now. Okay, now this is one that I did before, and with French handwriting, the old style. This lovely little pocket, and we've got quite a plain page here. So I'm thinking that I would like to make something a little bit bigger. So perhaps like this. Oh yeah, that works. Now, should I make it a pocket? That's the question. And the answer is, well, why not? Why not make it a pocket? So we'll give it a little brown burnishing as well, so that it won't really resemble a vintage photo, but you know, it's the thought. However, it already has a bit of that around the edges, but this will just make it fit in better with the rest and make it beautiful. I also want to remember to make a little divot in it. I don't know what else you could call that, where you just make a little half circle so that you can reach your thumb in. Alright, let's do that first. And I think I'll use a small one. This is only 3/4 of an inch. And I'm going to mark it in the center just very lightly, like that, so that I can line it up here, which I will do. And there. That was easy. Might as well distress this little part as well, which is a bit trickier, of course. And my cough sounds so bad, but really it's loosening up finally. It's better than having my chest rattling, which is a bit disconcerting. I haven't had a cold in so many years that when this landed on me, I'm like, what? You've got to be kidding. But it came on quite suddenly, and no, it is not COVID. It's just a plain old cold. I think this really works. It really works. There. Now I can use one of these other things. Maybe this one. Just slide it in. Yes, I like that idea. Because it's already kind of a book, in a way. Yeah, I like it that way. So let's do this edge as well. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I think I might put something on the back of it. Hold on a second. I have these pages that I tore out of an old agenda. Let's see. Oh, I had a 4 o'clock appointment with Dr. PH. I remember him. He was a good doctor. Moved on to somewhere else. I think I'll see this correspondence things to do, as long as every human being, as does every human being, to be at home wherever I find myself. It's a nice thought from Maya Angelou. I would like to get that in there without cutting off a corner, but I'll tell you what, around the corners that will work. So what I want to do is line it up with that bottom line there. Yeah, it matches. And then I'll glue it on this side. Okay, let's get at it here. Update on the forest fires. They're terrible. We don't have any smoke here, thank goodness. It's because it's gone elsewhere. And evacuated places and towns have burned, and it's just been a really, really bad forest fire year here, and our whole province is basically forest. So it's bad news. There, that's good, eh? That's really good. Okay, now what I want to do now is cut this off. I would use my cutter, but I found sometimes I don't line it up perfectly, and then it's just more work. So good old scissors to the rescue. And then I'll do the distressing on both sides, and then it'll make like almost a nice little booklet, or a note card, I guess. Now this has perforation behind it. I have a cure for that. It's called a corner cutter. And I got a new one recently, and it's been a little bit hit and miss. So I'm going to try it here and see if it cuts, and the answer is, oh yes, it did. That's exactly what I wanted, just a little bit of rounding. And then it does that, like, give me a break. Why would it do that? I don't understand this thing. It's like it forgot what its job was. Let's see if it works on this one. Well, that one worked. Why didn't this one? That's unbelievable. Well, you know what I have to do is just cut more off. Oh well. And that one didn't work right. Oh, heaven preserve us. Maybe I'm not putting them in there exactly right. But that's it. Come on. Behave. See? It's just unbelievable. Like, why did it screw up on the fourth one? On every corner. Oh, I'm so annoyed at this. Now I have to do it by hand. There's one thing that bothers me. It's stuff that doesn't work like it's supposed to. I find that annoys me. Like, if you get something that's supposed to work, just work. But now I've got this wonky corner, and it's never going to look good. I'm going to use a different one. This one hasn't actually been doing that great a job either, to be honest. See what I mean? It doesn't even cut through. Well, that's kind of unsatisfactory if you ask me. For a product, I'm going to give it one more try. No, that's not going to work either. Well, I'm just going to cut these both to match. Sometimes by hand is the best. I think that'll work. Alright. Turn my fan on again. I'm getting hot here. These lights get me hot so fast. Anyway, I think this is a pretty cute little booklet, regardless of the fact that the corners didn't turn out right. What can you do? Sometimes stuff just doesn't work like it's supposed to. There, so the inside has this. And I don't think I will distress the inside. I think I'll just leave it. And now this little booklet can go in this pocket. Like that. And there's a place for you to write. Alright, time to clean up the messes. I think I want to put one of those washi stickers on here. Well, I'll think about that later. It's what I call doing a Scarlet O'Hara. If you ever saw Gone with the Wind, and if you haven't, my goodness, why not? her famous words were, "I won't think about that right now, I'll think about that tomorrow." How about something like this? Can't really, I guess you could do it that way, but it doesn't really work quite as well. However, I could make something that would just slide in there, like maybe that. Oops, there's two things here. Not that one, maybe that one. Yeah, I think that works up there. So again, this is from the French vintage paper collection. And I'm just going to pink around the edges here a bit. I'm using this new ink pad, but this already had red on it. So let's just see if we can kind of get this towards the... Had red, and it had the Tim Holtz one, Worn Lipstick. Yeah, that's what it is, Worn Lipstick. Okay, there's that. Now it will go this way. Oh, this matches. That's perfect. What do you think? Yes. Okay, so do these three sides. I wonder if I should just put that little divot in there too. No, I don't think so. I kind of like it to be a surprise. Trick with this stuff is picking it up so you don't get your fingers all covered with glue, or you don't muck it around and you have to start over with the glue. So this will go nicely right here. This is really such a pretty book. It's going to be so gorgeous when it's all done, which shouldn't really take me that much longer, to be honest. Oh, she kind of works, doesn't she? And then I've got this, which if I cut that flap off, oh, it's still going to be too big. However, let me see. To keep my space clear here, or I just get buried. Since I got so many things out. I wonder about that one. That's really a good size, but there's another one of those. I think maybe this one. It'll get buried though, that's the thing. And then there's this piece that I cut off. What if I folded it this way? Just not liking it. Okay, well let's look somewhere else. Okay, we've got some of these. Oh, here's a bunch more of these. That's a lovely find. And that, same thing, also goes with the French vintage papers. And this one, that one is really a nice match for things. And this one has a purple dress, so that would go with the purple pages. Yep. Oh, that's so cute. These are so cute. I think that one's maybe too big. However, look at all these. Alright, I'm going to take them out. And, oh, here's some more of my French vintage ones. I don't think these colors will go, but these ladies might. They're kind of the era. And then let us not forget those little tags, because they're pretty nice. And they fill in little spaces so nicely. Leaves and flowers. There's those. And more of these. Yellow. This kit doesn't really lend itself to yellow, so I think I'll leave those in there. That one I'm not sure about. And then we've got these little guys. What's hiding in here? I would like to know. Oh, more soap. Okay, well, that might come in handy. In the meantime, and you know what I can do. Wait, I have an idea. I have things like this. Now, I did get out one. I don't think I want that right now. But this actually would make a nice backing for a card, but not on this page because of the color. So many things to choose from. Oh, this is nice. So is this. I think that gives us enough ammo. And then there's these papers. I'll grab this one as well. That gives us enough to work with, I think. Okay, so I'm going to use one of these. Hopefully the pinkest one. But that is this way. Okay, so maybe that one, which is the same one. I think I just ran out of ink in one of my tanks. My printer only did that one. There. That's good. Okay, I think I like this one. It has some pink. Pinky looking pink, you know. And then I don't want that one right now. You know what? I think this one's really going to work. So I'll just put these aside. And I'm just going to cut a piece of this with a straight edge because it's not straight at the moment. So I want it to be okay, there's that. And then I want to cut it off. I guess that's straight. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. It's always wonderful when something just works. Like I said earlier, when it doesn't, it's kind of irksome. Okay, we will carry on, and I think I will use pink on this one. Since it's sort of a pink and purple, pink and mauve kind of page. There's even a bit of aqua in there, which is pretty. That would make a nice contrast. So I'll use pink on this one, which I will glue to this one, which I will use brown on, or vintage photo. Because it's already kind of got a browny edge there, might as well make it, might as well not fight it. Okay, alright, you guys get out of the way. This is going to go right on top of that. Would be fun to make it into a little pocket, wouldn't it? I do have something little that can go in it. Why don't we do that? Just as an extra surprise. So I'll do these sides here. So it'll be a page with a pocket, with a page, with a pocket, with a page. How fun is that? Alright. This one goes down like this. And then we just need some cute little thing to go in it. And that will do perfectly. Even goes with the pink roses on the page. Ooh la la, as they would say in France. I mean, that's the cliche anyway, that they say in France. Alright. Oh, I feel so clever now. Look at that. So this offers a place to write. And it just pops in here. Like that. And I think I will put this gal over here and maybe make her a pocket too. Now I'm going to outline her in the vintage photo because she's already got this brown line around her. And because why not? I could use pink to pick up the pink in her dress. I could still use pink for that matter if I wanted to. I could add it on top. But let's see how this looks first. I would round the corners, except that I don't trust my corner rounders anymore. They have totally let me down. My old one, which was this one, was not chopping very well. I guess the answer is to cut some foil with it. That sharpens it. So then I bought the new one, which is from We Are Memory Keepers. Only works half the time, which, to be honest, is highly disappointing. She's lovely. Yes, I'm happy with her as she is. So we're going to do the same thing. Make a pocket out of it. This way they both open to the right, which, you know, doesn't really matter one way or the other. I could have done it the other way, except that she's going to be down here and it makes more sense to open to the right in this case. I think this is highly suitable. It says une dame de Ferrare, something du Tasse, opéra en 3 actes. So she's an actress or dancer or singer because it's an opera in 3 acts. Okay, now I want something to go in there. And I think that actually is pretty close to perfect. However, I do have these long ones which would suit that, wouldn't it? Let's see. Let's see. I want a long one with some pinks, maybe. That one's got too much blue. This one is nice, but a little too purple, I think, and yellow. Alright, we've got to have something in this pile. We just have to. There's this violet, and what else? I'm sorry I don't have much voice today. I've been coughing to get kind of clear my chest, which is a relief, believe me. Oh, I've got those. How about that one or this one? Well, this one will go with the purples though, wouldn't it? This lilac one. That one is a violet. I like the lilac better. Let's see. I think that works, you know? I think it does. You know what I'm going to do with this though? I want to give it a funny edge, like a cute edge. Wait, I don't know about this. Let's see what this one does. Maybe not. How about this one? It's a little bit rough on this edge, that's why I'm thinking about this. I say, just go for it. We'll just make it a little bit unusual. And unusual is good, I think. Help me out here. There we go. Well, this is fun. Why not? They're hard to work with because they get tangled up. And then you go crooked and stuff like that. But there, that'll do. I think that's nice. So let's get these out of the way. Alright. It's not even straight. Wendy, I ask you. could you have not made it even remotely straight? Okay, that is cute. Okay, now brown or pink? Brown or pink, people? What do you think? I think we better go with brown, otherwise you get too many colors in, it just looks sort of hodgepodge, you know what I mean? This way it looks a little bit, I don't know, singed. It's just kind of fun. My old dad used to say when something was a mess, he'd say, it looks like a dog's breakfast. And I never asked him like before the dog ate it or when exactly, because the whole idea was kind of like, oh, anyway, it was kind of a joke of his. There's another little spot. Now I feel like adding something cute in here, so let's do that. Let's do it with one of these little things. We've got a bunch of colored ones, and I don't think I'll even look for the browns. Okay, let's see. These ones, my printer was running out of ink, so they came out really odd colors, but I kept them because they actually turned out kind of fun. Like this one, it's the pink and the blue. There's one that's lavender. Let's see. I like that one. Let's go with that one. I'm going to keep these out too because I might use some more of them. Now, I'll just put that one in here. Wait, does it need distressing? I don't think so. Wait, might as well look. Yeah, it probably does. So I've had a request to start another altered book journal, which I plan to do because I loved doing the last one. But I'm still on the hunt for the perfect book. I have one that's huge. It's a great big Tom Clancy hardcover that I picked up secondhand. But it's got over 500 pages in it. Now, you take a whole lot of those out, but still, it takes a long time to fill when it's that big. So, I'm still trying to find a perfect one, and I want something with really beautiful soft pages. Anything else I need here? This crown. Maybe. I think so. Why not? Goes with the crowns here. Like this is the crown page. But because I was away and then came home and I had to catch up with things, which is what it's like when you have your own business and nobody's working but you. And then I got sick, so on the weekend I spent most of it in bed. There. And I haven't had a chance to get out and look for a book, but I will, so fear not. Anyway, I think that's all I have time for today. I'm just going to show you what we've done. This is a little spot to make a note. A couple of little note cards here. In this, I still feel like this needs something. I am not happy. It's a good thing I left these out because I might want one. See, even that dresses it up a little bit. That's nice with the green. Because of that very green bird. That one's nice too. Alright. Okay, well look. This one is a good match. And that one, not those. That one is okay. But we also have this little collection. So let's see if there's anything here that would work. I don't want flowers, I've already made that clear. There's some tickets, but they have flowers. No, that's not going to work. It's just not going to work. It doesn't satisfy me. Well, I've checked the others and nothing there. It's really the right color family. So the question is here, which one is best? Now this one offers some contrast, but goes with this. This one has a dark green, which goes along with that, and this has an olive green, which is in some of these things. I think I like that one, but I will distress it a little bit too. I think I'm running out of juice here on my little, whatever you call this little thing. Actually, to make it a little bit more interesting, I'm going to cut these corners off to match the one under in the picture, like this. And I bought these from an Etsy shop, and I'm sorry, but I'll try and find the link and share it. But if you don't see it, be sure and ask. Remind me in the comments, and I'll try and find it again. Right, let's get this one down. Plugged up again. There's my pin. Stay there. My table is slanted, so I've got to make sure things are sitting still before I let go of them, otherwise they topple over. My table is slanted because it's a drafting table, an antique drafting table that one of my brothers found at a demolition site that was being thrown away. So he grabbed it and gave it to me for my birthday years ago, and I've loved it ever since. Of course, I've loved him since he was born because he's younger than me, but there, I think that adds something, don't you? I'm almost tempted to put something in there too, just for whatever. And you know what? I might, at some point I might. It could use a butterfly, maybe a dragonfly. But we'll see. I'm not finished with the book, so as I go back through, like, I'd probably add some more things here. Anyway, this is what we've got on this one, which is really pretty. And then this one. So this is the one with the not perfectly rounded corners and places to write, and it's kind of fun in there. It's got a little quote. This one, which I did previously, and I would still like to add some decoration up here, and maybe even on here, we'll see. And then this page, which has a pocket on a page, and a pocket on a page, and a page. So, and this is the little rose one, which goes right in there, and you can write on the back of that and on the back of that, which makes it very secretive. And then we have our little dancer and a place to write here. So that's all for today. I would really love it if you left a comment. I love it when you... I hope you enjoyed this. I sure did. It's just so fun doing these kind of things, and I hope that you get lots of ideas. If you have any questions, please put one in the comment, or have any requests, or just leave a comment, because it totally makes my day. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, just click the subscribe button below and the little bell and all, so that you can be notified when I have new videos, which come out a couple of times a week. I'll see you next time.